Hey my beauties, welcome back to my channel. I'll be showing you how I wash my brushes and my sponge. So I'm going to transform it from this to this. Yeah, look how clean they are. Yeah. Hey, oh, it's your girl. It's time for another video, for another video, for another video. Like, comment, share, sub for other videos. So these are the soaps that I use. That is cake soap or blue bomber. Not sure what y'all call it. This is a sponge soap, argan oil in strawberry flavor. It smells so good. And I also have it in mango. And this is Dove soap because I don't have as much cake soap. So this is my foundation brush. As you can see, it is really dirty. Yeah, so we're gonna run the tap water to warm water. Okay, and we're gonna take our cake soap and we're gonna be rubbing the brush right into it. And as you can see so far, that all that dirt that's coming out, foundation, makeup, yeah, it's coming out of the brush. And I do this around 2 to 3 times depending on how dirty it is. And make sure to get the sides because the foundation gets on the sides as well. So as you can see, I'm working that in it, and you can see some more dirt is left. So I'm just working. I do have a brush cleaner thingy, the thing that you put your finger through and it has some little grits on it. I forgot the name of it. I had that, but I cannot find it for some reason, and I'm like, I ain't gonna buy another one. So yeah. So as you can see, I'm working my fingers in it as well, and as you can see before, I did work it on my hand so that everything can get into it. So I see some more dirt, so I'm just working my fingers in it some more, making sure everything is well clean, because when your brushes are not clean properly, you can have breakouts and stuff like that. But these are my personal brushes. Okay, I do something similar when it comes to clients brushes, because um, clients brushes are used on different faces. All right, so as you can see, my brush is very clean. So now I take a bucket and I place it downwards so that the water can leak out of it. I don't want it to get into the furrow. That's a little shine piece on it. I don't want to get in there because then the handle of the brush will separate from the furrow. Too much water get into it. So that's why I do it like that. All right, and I make sure all the excess water is drained out that way so that I can um, get it to dry properly. So this is a powder brush. This is what I use for my complexion powder. As you can see, it was brown, now it's back to white. Okay, this is really satisfying for me, washing my brushes. Even though I get water soaked, but it doesn't matter. It's really satisfying, sitting down, washing my brushes, making sure they're clean for another application. Yep. So this is my contour brush, the powder contour brush, and I'm making sure everything is worked in it. It's supposed to be like a creamish color, so everything is gonna come back to color. I do have some brushes where I used when I did my painting on my face, and those brushes are stained. I don't really want to put bleach on my brushes. Someone told me to try baking soda. I'll try that. So if you have brushes that are stained with paint, if you paint your face with your brushes, try baking soda. Someone told me that works. It doesn't really matter to me whether it's stained with the paint or not, as long as it's clean. That's how I see it. So I'm moving on to eye brushes. So this is a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm just making sure it's worked in, using my fingers to rub the bristles together. Yeah. Oh, if you see me flashing it, yeah, like that, I'm making sure most of the water is out as well. Yeah, I do that to make sure all the water is, well, most of the water is out. So I'm gonna come back in a few. You can go ahead and watch because I'll be speeding it up too. You just always been a tighter rush that I've been laid back, yeah. I don't wanna skip steps, you know that. So if you're with it, then say yeah. I just need a little bit of patience. You need me, I know that you've been waiting. Down my number twice, promise I'll pick up the line. I see you worried, don't gotta ask why. You like it, I know that you like it. You like it, yeah, you like it. I know that you like it, you like it. You said that you were down just yesterday, hoping you'll stick around and wait for me. I see you wanna come up, but don't switch up on me. Yeah, I know that you, I know that you, I know that you, I know that you. You said that you were down, hoping you'll stick around, hoping you'll be around for me. You said that you were down, 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 down. Yeah, you just always been a tight to rush things. You just always been a tight to can't wait. You just always been a tight to can't wait for me. It's been a mess and I'm trying to dial back. Can you stick through it with me or not? Now onto my sponge. So now I'm taking out the soap that I have for my sponge. And as you can see, my sponge is dirty. Do not come for me and tell me, oh, but your sponge is all, has holes in it and stuff like that. Listen, I have young kids and my son destroyed it. He just saw it and started picking at it, and that's the result. It's still good for me, so yeah. If it don't break, no fix it. Yeah. So, as you can see, I am rubbing the hell out of this sponge in the soap, and then I'm using my finger to help it to take the makeup off. And as you can see, I did that, and then I'm squeezing it out, making sure everything is coming out of it, because this is also my concealer. I use it to blend out my concealer, and I also use it to put my powder to set it as well. All right, so it's a little bit dirty. So as you can see, I'm working it in. Even though it looks like I'm doing it rough, I'm actually not. Because I don't want to destroy it. And I'm using my cake soap, well, whatever that's left, because it's broken up now. And I am making sure everything is gone. Everything, right? And just keep squeezing it, making sure there's no product left on the inside of the sponge. There's another way to clean your sponges too, which put water in it and put it in the microwave for 10 seconds, I think, or 5 seconds. I don't remember. I've never done it before, but I've seen other people do it. So back to washing off the brushes. And it might take a minute, but we'll get it. The type of love that you want, like it. I know that you like it, yeah, you like it. I know that you like it, You said that you were down. This is a brush that I use to buff out my concealer on my lids or forehead or anywhere. All right. I normally use the cake soap for this one because The cake soap is potent when it comes to getting it very clean, but the Dove soap can work as well. um, the cake soap actually was finished, so I had to switch over to that. All right, so I'm just doing the same thing, making sure everything is worked into each bristles, because remember we use cream products for this brush and not powder. The powder brushes, yes, you have to make sure that everything is clean, but you don't have to work as much as you do for cream brushes.
Lately, I've been lying to myself. No, I need to get some help. Hoping you could save me, baby. Put our pictures on the shelf. Swore I'm over you. Oh well, it's not that easy. Waking up in this place all alone. Staying up night and day on the phone. I need me to be whole again. Thought you were the piece missing from that. You're not the one, no, no. You're not the one, no, no, no. I'm moving on, admitting we're done. That's what you got me thinking lately. What you got me thinking? What you got me thinking? What you got me thinking? Lately, I've been trying to fix the mess, get myself up out of bed, but I'm feeling empty. Maybe I need to try something else, get you out of my head. You can't save me. Waking up in this place all alone, staying up night and day on the phone. You're not the one.
So this brush right here, this is my cut crease brush, carving up my eyebrows brush, my concealer brush. Like, listen, this brush right here. Okay, so when I'm washing this brush, I'm very like extra careful. I make sure that it's not destroyed, because I have destroyed plenty of my concealer brushes back in the day by washing them, not washing them properly. So when you're doing this, you're gonna rub from side to side. Do not go on the top, and be careful not to press down too hard. I'm going to admit it, I do not wash this 100% properly, because I do not want to destroy the shape of these bristles. Okay, so I just rub some soap on it, use my fingers to work in it about 2 to 3 times, making sure that it's off, and then I go ahead after it's dry and I create my concealer brush again with the glue method. If you want to see a video of that, Kiki Adams has a video on it, and also Brianna Marie, they have a video on it, how they do it. So yeah, you can go check that out for that. This is a very detailed brush. This is actually a nail art brush, but it does the job just the same on the eyes when I'm doing my little artwork. And then my other concealer brush is coming up, and I do not want it destroyed, so taking my time. All right.
Harder for me now. It's been harder for me now. It's been harder for me now. But I'll get through it somehow. But I'll get through it somehow. But I'll get through it somehow. But I'll get through it.
we're on to the spoolies. So I just work the spoolie brush bristles into the soap. Use my fingers to work in it and make sure to get the top, because you know those nice products that we have can get stuck on the top of it as well. So you got to make sure you get that nice and good. All right. Sometimes you have to go in it 2 times, 3 times. Look at the soap. You see the soap has some more brown left in it? Yeah, so you know it ain't clean. So until you can see it, the soap is white, yeah, then you know it's clean. All right. And don't forget to wash out your sink. We don't like having dirty sinks around. We clean, remember? We clean. Remember to wash out your sink after you're done, because as you can see, my sink is extremely brown now from all that. All right. So I'm showing you another one and how I do it and stuff like that. So after I finish washing, I lay them out on a towel to air dry. But before they're completely dry, I'm going to be spraying this brush cleanser. It's actually a brush cleaner, but because it's antibacterial spray, I spray it on it as well. All right. And I make sure to spray all my brushes with this. Okay. And the bristles. Yeah, and it smells great. And I also spray my sponge. If that doesn't make a much difference, I still spray my sponge because it shit smells good. All right. So for the final thing, I take a makeup remover and a makeup removing wipe, and I clean my brushes. Well, the handle of my brushes. So you can use any makeup wipe or any brush cleaner, any makeup remover. Sorry. So I just put it on it, and then I'm just cleaning the handles of my brushes because makeup gets on it as well. You have eyeshadow stains on it, you have foundation stain on it, you know, and then I'm putting it in the corresponding jars that I keep my stuff in, because I always separate my stuff. So you know, face brushes go into one, then you have my concealer brushes go into one, my fluffy or shader brushes go into one, and then my detailing brushes go into one. All right, so I make sure I separate everything because I am organized like that. Yep. So I'm just cleaning the handles of these, okay, and make sure they are well cleaned. And I do the same thing for my client's brushes, but after I'm done, even though I sprayed it with the antibacterial spray, when I'm done doing all this, I lay them out on the towel again and I spray them with alcohol. All right. Listen, cleanliness is next to godliness. All right. So yeah, that's what I do when I clean my brushes. And when they air dry, I normally leave them overnight. So no, I normally do my brushes, clean my brushes in the night anyway. If I do it in the day, I do it like in the morning. So by the night, I can, you know, clean the handles and then put them away where they're supposed to go. Or if I don't want to do that, I have a tool that actually dries my brushes. Yes. I never had no batteries, and your girl wasn't gonna go out to get no batteries. So yeah, I will show you that. I'll insert it somewhere. That tool. It also is a brush cleaner, but I do not like it for that. I just use it to dry my brushes, but I'll insert it somewhere so you can see it. So as you can see, I'm going through this as a breeze, and as you can see, my wipe is dirty and it's time to change it. So I'm just going to put that down, and then I am going to change my wipe. Okay.
Wait, we don't have to start the day yet. I just wanna stay, even if we run late. This morning, let's take our time. wait for just an hour more. What's the rush? Who's calling? Who's calling? I won't ask for much. All I want is
So this is what my brushes are looking like, all organized and clean and everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow me on all my socials, and until next time, bye beauties.